So what is this about you cosplaying as Rurouni Kenshin?
So this was years ago. This is back when I think
Decades
before I
even.
joined the military. No, it might have been like after I joined the military and gotten out of
Decades
basic. So
even.
I had like my abs and everything going. You know that military
Hey
physique
yo, he
when you
was
get
cut.
out. And I was literally was just like I was like, oh man, what could I cosplay? I've got red hair, so let me go ahead and cosplay as Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin, because I was like, oh man, it would be
Right
awesome to
back.
carry a big anime sword around a convention and wear a robe, a kimono, if you will. I mean, I don't think they call it kimonos for men. No, it is kimonos. I think it's kimonos all around, right?
He
Yeah,
wears like a
maybe.
hakama, doesn't he?
A hakama, yeah, probably a hakama. You were probably right about that.
Well, no, we have the internet.
The internet. Well, the internet is all about that. It's all
What
about
does
looking up stuff
Kenshin
like
wear?
that.
A soft red or
Yeah.
burgundy color kimono with a white Komori split pants.
Hmm.
Okay, there you
So
go.
it is a kimono with Hamori pants.
Which is also
Hmm.
Hakama. So yeah, we are
Hakama?
correct.
Yep.
We are
Okay.
on brand. We're laser focused. Locked in. Kirari,
What's up?
do the roar.
Rar.
Arr.
All right, now do the intro. I'm sorry. As a friend, it makes you like freeze up and giggle and laugh every time. It's hilarious. You're fine. I got you.
Thank you.
You got me.
It's
'Cause
just
I was about to start doing it.
I'm sorry. It will never not be funny. I know it's horrible of me as a friend to put you on a spot like that every time, but like,
I'm just gonna go.
come back, Sage. Sage, don't let her,
Yeah.
don't let her leave.
Huh?
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
What? Lock the doors. Sorry, the spray bottle only points one direction. I can't stop it.
Damn it. He's right. Hey everybody, how are you? We're the VBoomer cast, and you're like, what's a VBoomer, Mr. Dogman? Why should I care? Well, everyone on social media since the dawn of VTubers has been like, 30 is too old to be a VTuber. And then like I got a bunch of friends together because I'm a 30-plus-year-old VTuber, and I was like, hey, do you want to do a podcast where we I don't know, talk about stuff that we like, retro stuff, new stuff, tech stuff, pop culture stuff. So anyway, say hi, friends.
Hi,
Hi,
friends.
friends.
Hi, friends. Well, the man in the middle is Sergeant Sage. Say hi.
Bold of you to assume my gender. Yes, I am a man. Hello, how are you doing today?
We've done 51 episodes. Don't give me that shit. Hello, lovely lady on the end. It was Kirari Mochizuki.
Hello, it's still me.
For now. I'm kidding.
Oh, what is that
Hi.
supposed to mean? Are you
Hello.
replacing us? I
I-
think he's replacing us with AI. I think that's
Oh,
what's gonna happen.
okay.
Why did I
Shades for
just get
shades.
bigger?
Beep,
I don't
beep,
know.
boop.
Wababee-boo.
give me your most heartfelt beeps and bloops for this episode.
Heartfelt beep beep boop boop wop wop dim ba boop boop beep bop. Bop.
You will win an Oscar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Beep.
what I always
Bam.
want.
So, I have cosplayed exactly one character in my life. And it was Shaggy.
Go on.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I could see that. I could see you cosplaying Shaggy.
When I
think
had
that
hair.
you would. I think today you could definitely cosplay as a blacksmith for sure.
Oh, hell
100%. Yeah.
I cosplayed a bunch back in the day.
Mhm.
Good old days.
Yeah, back in
I
the
still
day.
think you could do it now.
Yeah, we
It's
can
a
still
state of
do it
mind.
now.
I even competed in a cosplay competition at one point. That was fun.
That is surprising to hear from you.
Yeah,
Not really.
my anxiety
What do you
got
mean,
worse
how
over
rude?
time.
We were
Yeah.
talking off air about going outside and doing yard chores,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
and she doesn't like people watching her do yard chores, and so
I
like that
don't.
just triggered in my head. Like, and when she's like, hey, I was part of a cosplay competition. I was like, wait a second, what?
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Listen, this is quite funny that I'm bringing this up now because I'm literally
Alright.
my playlist last few days has been very musical coded.
Okay.
I I'm a theater kid, man.
Okay.
I'm a theater kid.
What
But
happened?
I
Sorry. You know what?
life.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. I didn't
Don't
mean to
eat
be
the
an
crab
asshole.
salad. Don't eat the crab
This-
salad at the craft
bro,
table.
Bro,
Jeff used the old mayonnaise. It's not good. Just
what
don't
the
eat
fuck,
it.
Jeff? Hold on. God damn it, Jeff. I fucking told you. Jeff, look, I don't care that your mom has cancer. You're fired.
Oh, oh,
Sorry,
oh, wow.
he's not taking it
Yeesh.
well.
Dang, Jeff.
I know.
Poor Jeff.
Yeesh.
Yeesh, Jeff. So
Uh,
sorry. Ugh.
Yeah,
think
like
I
I don't
just
know,
got a bit
life
fired.
happened.
believe it.
And anxiety got worse. So now I hate doing stuff in my front garden because I feel like my neighbors are watching me because they're they're freaking not. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't care. I do my front yard without a t-shirt all the time. Because I
Mm.
don't care. I'm just like, okay. But I'm a guy. I can do that. If
Bro,
Kirari,
right?
if you did that, there would definitely be people watching you.
Oh
in your
yeah,
yard at
like
that
if
point.
I
Yeah.
if I did my
Right.
front garden topless, that would be a
Yep.
problem. I think people
It
would
would.
call the police. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like somebody might call the police if I didn't wear my shirt outside, but no.
I mean, it's a well, not that I would. Just pointing that out here. Not that I would, but it's a lot more socially acceptable for guys to not wear a shirt
It is.
outside.
It is.
Boob. Just because I like seeing them.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't think we were going there today, but okay, we went there today.
Well, bro, I will have you know the episode 50.
No, you're supposed to save this for episode 69.
No. Episode 50. I want you to know.
Nice.
I was going back through and watching it to do like timestamps and stuff for the real ones.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay. Okay, what was said? Because I can guarantee you I don't remember anything that I say in any of these podcasts.
So we talked about
Honestly,
what
same.
was better, chicken thighs or chicken breasts, and I was like, I'm
Oh.
more of a breast man myself.
Right. I
And then
remember
was
that
like,
now.
And also because thighs are normally, so don't worry, you'll see that on episode
Yeah,
50. Comment section,
I-
was that funny? Or is that just cringe?
I remember that now.
It's going to be a YouTube short this week. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not is my
And
question.
it should be it should just be titled, "Are you a breast or thighs man?" And then you put like a little chicken emoji.
Because I think YouTube will spank us in the buttocks.
Really? Oh.
Bro, so remember when Kirari was like, yes, Daddy Leon, carry me. Do you know how many views that short got? 14.
Was it because you used the
Man.
word daddy?
I think so.
Dang.
Man, can't call anyone daddy around here.
But he is a daddy.
He is a daddy.
I
And I
know.
would just pointing it out. It still hasn't changed. Still would.
From orbit.
From orbit. Ooh.
That's a hard you gotta
Listen,
smash. You gotta smash it so hard, no one else can claim it. Yeah.
Oh God.
What? What? Don't huff. Don't huff me. Am I not wrong? Am I not wrong?
Speaking of Daddy Leon, the voice actor actually got into a call to watch a video of all of the sexy
Oh no.
Kennedy things that were out
Oh,
there,
no.
the thirstiest Leon
Amazing.
Kennedy memes. And he's just like, look at those pecs. I'm jealous of the abs at this point. It's always so disparaging when your avatar is just that much hunkier. It's motivation. He's gonna motivate me.
Oh right.
See, even the actor is like, hey, no, my guy's hot.
I
Oh,
My
approve.
guy is hot.
Oh my god.
Even says with one of Leon's enthusiastic fans jokes, I bet you have a body pillow. Where can I score one of those? Asking for a friend. That's how people are thirsty. They want body pillows.
What?
of
I want
Leon
to
Kennedy.
what? Where?
Yeah.
Give me.
I'm sure
I need,
I'm sure there's a site out there. There's
Hold.
probably a
Leon Kennedy.
well, you might be better off saying Docky Better might be better off using Daki as the.
Oh
term
no, I
instead
get
of bodybuilder.
I get plenty of. Yeah.
She found something.
Okay.
I still need to get that Gratia body pillow too.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Oh god, there are so many. Oh,
Yeah,
oh god.
I 100% bet you someone on Etsy has made them.
Oh god, it's still going.
Look. I know Leon's well endowed, but he can't be that well endowed that it's still going.
Yeah.
Oh no, like
Jesus.
the amount of results, it's still going.
Oh.
Yeah. Dang. I was almost
I
gonna make a
approve.
joke that they couldn't possibly fit all that on one pillow.
I mean,
Right.
one of these pillows, he is kind of struggling to fit all of them on there. I'm not gonna lie. Freaking wood.
Yep.
Oh, there's also
Yeah.
a kitty Leon. Oh my god, that's so cute.
A Nekomimi Leon.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this.
Leon's
Okay,
got
so
that Nekomimi mode.
you should not be looking at this during
All
recording.
right.
Oof.
Thirsting for anime, man. That's gonna be the title.
That's just my life.
Commenters, would you let your counterpart thirst over anime men or women? Like is that acceptable in this day and age? Of course it is. Don't lie to
Yeah, of
yourself.
course. Why
I
not?
was gonna say.
It's better than them thirsting over your neighbor, Chadley McChatterson.
Exactly. Listen, if
Yeah.
if I growing up had to deal with all the freaking fan service that you guys get every goddamn time, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Mommy wants her fan service, and I'll freaking have it.
Kirari is just like, mommy wants to be able to grill on those abs. Do more crunches. Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
Look at them grill marks.
Listen, I just want to point out because we were talking about cosplay obviously before or like earlier.
Yeah.
I follow a bunch of like male cosplayers, and I'm not complaining, especially because one of them cosplays a bunch of like the lads characters as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I approve.
I actually came across some YouTube videos of oh, you want a body like X anime character. These are the workouts that you have to do.
Oh my god.
And they don't require you have any equipment. They're like these are workouts you can do that make you have your anime physique.
Well, that's all right.
I think you have to be highly dedicated to do that because
I
some of the stuff I
mean,
watch in the videos, it's just like
that definitely. But I
could do
feel
that,
dedication is like part of working out anyway.
It is. Sticking to something and making it a
Mm.
routine is definitely part of dedication.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I don't have that.
You know who else is dedicated?
I'm
Krafton.
dedicated to silence.
They're dedicated in trying to screw over the CEO that was reinstated.
No,
So
no,
Subnautica too.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wait, do not tell me that they settled out, that a judge told them that they can't do it, and then Krafton is already trying to pull shit. No, stop.
Yeah, Krafton is already trying to pull shit. So after they were given control back and said that the judge said they couldn't stop the CEO from putting an early release version onto Steam for players to do because that's their MO. They've always put an early release version in. They basically said, "Hey," Krafton's just like, "Hey, we're setting the release date for May," and they're just like, "What are you doing?"
Wait, do you mean the 1.0 release is in checked notes less than a month and a half?
I don't know if the 1.0 release is, but Krafton is just trying to get out in front of it. So essentially, that $2.5 million bonus is based off of the number of sales I think that they're supposed to get on the game. And one of the things that is very successful for people that are doing that is to put out an early version of the game because you have people that will buy it and it'll boost the numbers. And then people will see the gameplay online of streamers and things that want to play it. And that's going to get a bunch of other people to do it. So by Krafton releasing the game early, they're hoping that they don't hit that mark to where they have to pay out the $2.5 million to the CEO and his people that work for him. Yeah.
I thought they were going ahead with like the early access anyway.
No, they are. But the CEO was the one that was in charge of doing that, and Krafton went over his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you,
Subnautica
got you.
2 chief says Krafton is still messing with him because the May release date announcement was news to him and he's not happy about
Oh
it.
no. Oh, yeah.
Ted Gill's lawyers say the release date reveal, which he wasn't aware of, is further damaging the game and sowing additional confusion. The twisting tale of Krafton, Unknown Worlds, and Subnautica 2 excuse me, has taken a hard left turn as GameFile reports that newly restored Unknown Worlds CEO Ted Gill has serious concerns about Subnautica's early access release in May. Oof.
Isn't
Yep.
Krafton a publicly traded company?
I believe it is.
Bro, this is not going to look good for the shareholders.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean,
Like,
this whole situation with everything has already not been amazing anyway.
the other thing too is the judge actually extended the window that the CEO Ted Gills has to be able to earn that $2.5 million bonus. So he basically told Krafton, "Hey, we're not using the original date. You're giving them an extension because you fired them, thus removing crucial time for them to hit that quota." Ugh. But this is the twist. The day after the ruling, Krafton revealed Subnautica 2 would roll out into early access in May. It looks to me like the white flag going up as a statement from the soon-to-be former Unknown Worlds chief Steve Papatosis. Papa Fritas? French Fry. We'll call him French Fry. French Fry said, "We looked forward to working with Ted Gill to support a smooth transition and to work toward a successful launch," suggesting that Krafton would not challenge the ruling that put him back into the lead CEO position. Gill and his lawyers see it differently, however. In a letter sent to Vice Chancellor Lori Will of Delaware's Court of Chancery, they said that French Fry didn't have the authority to set an early access release target for Subnautica 2 after the order to putting Gill back into the role, and that by doing so, Krafton has sabotaged the marketing activity, fanfare, and community coordination that typically surrounds such announcements, further damaging the game and sowing additional confusion among the Subnautica community. So Krafton is shooting itself in the foot. It wanted the game to be successful. It wanted to make money on the game. It did not want to pay out the $2.5 million bonus. But by going through this whole entire controversy, they're still shooting themselves in the foot now. Like, you want the game to make money or you don't want it to make money?
bro.
Pick one. Pick one.
They need to. I don't even want to play it anymore. If there's that much wrong in their house, I don't even want to play it.
I will still get it. I have all the other Subnauticas.
I'll buy
If
it.
the story is halfway decent, I'm gonna buy it. It's got multiplayer.
Yeah.
My daughter likes Subnautica. I'm gonna play Subnautica with my kid.
Get Kirari to play with us.
I still haven't played a single Subnautica.
Well, this is a multiplayer one, and you don't really have to know anything about the other. All the Subnautica games that I've played, you don't really have to worry about. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Oh, I know what happens in the first one. Yeah. I don't know what happens in the second one.
You don't have to worry about any of the stuff that happened in the other ones from how I've played it. Oh, man. So Krafton's lawyers actually had a response to this damage.
Oh, no.
Krafton lawyers replied that, timing aside, the message was simply celebrating a decision that Krafton had made prior to the ruling and thanking the development team for their hard work. So basically, they're saying, "Oh, we planned to do this already before this decision was even made. So we're just following through." Gill is free to change that release target if he wants, but this is also an issue. In subsequent filing, Gill's legal team said Unknown Worlds had been working on the game for months under the direction of someone who has no experience with Subnautica or early access release. So basically, Gill's team has to backtrack all of the damage that the new guy did, which is going to add extra time, and they're not going to be able to release it the way that they want to.
Oh, it's going to give me an aneurysm. I hate it.
Yep. I feel really bad for Unknown Worlds because they have a lot of passion. They've done a lot of good with their Subnautica games. I've loved every minute that I've played those Subnautica games. And the fact that Krafton just seems intent on ruining it is it just makes me sad.
You have a golden goose.
Yep.
Why are you ruining it? It makes no sense.
Like, I'm from the corporate side. I can see the loss of the 2.5 million to be like, oh my god, do we really want to pay 2.5 million? It's like that was given to them or said that it was going to happen, and then somebody higher up was just like, okay, what's on the docket? And they're like, oh, by the way, a while back when they signed the contract, we promised them 2.5 million. 2.5 million? Why are we giving away our money? I think that's what happened ultimately. And so Krafton's all of a
Right.
sudden just like, oh man, now we've got to fix this. How do we do this? Well, if we let go of the CEO team and we put our own people in there, we won't have to pay the 2.5 million. And then it became a court case thing. So
Contracts. Get them signed,
It's
get
a
them
mess.
notarized.
It's a mess.
ironclad.
I'm gonna vote. It's a mess.
Damn.
It is a mess.
uh, mm, 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 mm.
So I'm sure most of us have childhood friends that we used to hang out with and do things with. But how crazy would it be that after 10 years of not having spoken to them, you're playing a game and you happen to run into them in an online game through a lobby, a game lobby?
Bro, that'd be wild as all hell.
It would be.
It would be wild.
Terrifying.
That definitely. Oh
Yep.
god.
Well, that did happen to one marathon gaming streamer just recently.
With Marathon of
He's-
all things.
Yeah, he's gone viral
Wow.
after reuniting with his childhood best friend using Marathon's proximity chat.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Bro, you're hanging out there, and I don't have a friend named Billy. Comment section, so I'm not
Yep.
fucking doxing anyone. You'll be like, Billy from insert street name here. That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Imagine that. That'd be wild.
Be
Dude,
terrifying.
this is crazy. This is crazy. Reading a little bit further, this guy was like 3 and some change hours into a 5-hour marathon, and he gets into a heated exchange with someone who's seemingly a stranger out for blood and loot via the game's proximity chat.
Of course.
They decide to switch. I think with through proximity chat. But what started out as a shaky confrontation turned it into a heartwarming reunion. The enemy player turned out to be the creator's long lost old best friend. The two began to reconnect in the game, and in no time at all, sharing with his friend that he's famous on YouTube now. So his old friend didn't even know that this bro got famous on YouTube.
Oh my god.
This is part of the exchange. Bro, I have goosebumps. The content creator says, bro, I'm gonna start crying. What the F? I can't believe this. I'm actually stunned.
That's so like I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
imagine how that would even like.
I haven't talked to some of those people in 15 years.
Yeah.
How would that even
I
work?
have a best friend who I grew up with. I'm just gonna say I can say his first name. It's fine. His name is Evan. Which me and Evan, we used to hang out all the time. He was his family was a little more well off than mine, so I found myself hanging out over there a little bit more. Funny story too. So I used to play on his computer, and we would swap and play. Like it would be
Bro,
his
back
turn,
when
my
that was a
turn.
thing, right?
N64 in the basement. We would play N64, play GoldenEye, stuff like that. Ocarina of Time, all that jazz. Remember getting up one morning and his parents had cooked us breakfast. And they did eggs, bacon, and all that stuff, and orange juice. They never kept pop in the house. That family did not drink any sugar. And I'm eating eggs, and I don't know if this is just a person who doesn't have a lot of money thing, but I was like, hey, do you guys have any ketchup for my eggs? And they all looked at me like I was a heathen. Like I was putting ketchup on my eggs. But I mean, I used to put ketchup on everything to make everything taste better because it was sugar. Anyways, but yeah, I can't imagine if I ran into him in a game. Like I think the last time I talked to him was to let him know that I was having a kid, and my daughter's 15 now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ugh. Commenters, what would you say to somebody if you ran into him that you hadn't talked to in forever in a game of all places?
I'm not gonna
Bro.
lie. Like, I'm going to my parents next month, and
Mhm.
I'm low key dreading that my parents or my mom at least will have invited like an old best friend of mine because like she used to live like across the road
Okay.
from my mom's. And like I don't really talk to anyone anymore because like it all went through Facebook and everything, and I deleted my
Uh-huh.
Facebook like ages ago. But
So,
like
are you dreading it because of anxiety, or are you dreading it because the way that you left your last conversation?
no, I'm just dreading it for anxiety's sake because like
Mhm.
the last conversation was fine. Like we just picked up like as if no time had passed whatsoever.
Okay.
But like I don't know, man. Please don't, mom. I know you don't watch this, but please don't.
Bro, imagine if they
Uh,
did.
My mom doesn't speak English, so
You can throw on Dutch subtitles, it's
well,
fine.
there's definitely going to be an episode that she's definitely going to understand a Dutch word that we learned on here,
Oh
yeah,
god. With
and
yeah,
she's going to be just like,
yeah.
my daughter's teaching these Americans what?
I mean, isn't that like a thing everywhere else that you learn that you teach like foreign people like the worst words in your language? Like,
yeah.
Well, yeah, but normally when you do that, you don't tell them they're bad words because you want to see them use them in a social setting.
I mean, when are you going to use that word in a social setting?
Well, I just used it in a social setting the other day
I mean, fair.
just for the hell of it because it was funny.
Fair.
Yeah, and I
Oh
knew
my
what the
god.
word was.
Yeah, I've got no rebuttal for that one.
I get a different type of anxiety than most people. If it's social anxiety, I don't have that. It's anxiety for I'm weird. It's anxiety like if I got to
No,
be
not like
somewhere
this. Please. No, not
and
like this.
I'm not early, I'm going to be like, "Oh
Oh.
my god. Oh my
Oh my
god. Oh
god.
my god." Like it's not the socializing part that gets me, it's the steps that it takes to get to those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting there and being on time.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
Like,
don't care what clothes I wear. I don't care what comes out of my mouth 90% of the time because it's me. It's just if I'm not doing things I said I would do or be where I am, it bugs me the heck out.
mm, like it's just talking about like Dutch and everything in English. I watched a short earlier, and I freaking love this guy. He basically makes fun of the Dutch all the time, and
Uh-huh.
it's so freaking funny. So I've got a friend who lives in the Netherlands. And, like she is native English, so like she is the
Okay.
opposite of me. Like she moved to the Netherlands even though she's English, and I moved to England because well, even though I'm Dutch. But basically, we're opposites. Like she's genuinely trying to learn Dutch,
Mhm.
but there's one trait that a lot of Dutch people share, and that is like the moment they realize that someone isn't native Dutch, they will talk English to them.
Oh,
And
so
like
that
that
makes it hard for
sounds
her to learn.
yeah, and it sounds like a really nice thing, right? But if you're trying to actively learn the language, that doesn't
Mhm.
freaking help.
Now here's a question though. Are they doing that to be nice? Or are they doing that because they don't?
No, genuinely, Dutch people will not. Like, I will. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I will
Mhm.
die on this hill. And I am allowed to say this because I am both Dutch and autistic. But
Okay.
Dutch people are freaking autistic, and you cannot tell me otherwise. They do not understand social cues whatsoever. It is
Mm.
annoying. Like I've been living in the UK for 10 years now, to the point where I don't talk Dutch like at all. Like period. I talked Dutch for a period of time because I worked for a Dutch speaking company in over
Mhm.
here, but that was it. And my
Okay.
Dutch, even though I was born and raised in the Netherlands, my Dutch is so freaking rusty because I don't use it, because I don't think in Dutch either. That, like, whenever one of my friends talks Dutch to me, I will respond to him in English because I will not be able to talk Dutch to him normally because he will actively make fun of me if I do it wrong.
Oh, I thought it was funny when you said
Ah.
I don't think in Dutch. So I'm picturing like all your thoughts are in English.
Yeah, all my thoughts are in English.
But here's the thing:
Bro,
is
that's wild.
the thing is that I don't the one I can't wrap my head around is does that mean people think in their native language?
Ferrari apparently
Usually,
freaking
yeah.
doesn't.
Well, Kirari doesn't, but
Yeah,
Kirari
I
prefers
don't.
English.
But I'm weird.
But just like that makes me wonder, like, so if I only spoke Spanish, would I only hear myself speaking Spanish in my
You
head?
probably would.
That's weird. I don't even want to think about that anymore.
Like, I don't know if that's like me being bilingual as well. Cause like, I don't know. Like, I probably at one point in time thought in
Mhm.
Dutch to myself. But because I've been talking English for so long, and because I genuinely find it easier to express myself in English,
Mhm.
even before I moved to the UK, I never really thought to myself in Dutch
Okay.
at least for as far as I can remember. And I probably did think to myself in Dutch at some point before I was like, native level speaker and everything. But like, I don't know.
All
Like,
right. Follow-up question. Do you find that the English language has more terms to express yourself than your native language? Like, I know some languages don't have certain words for certain things that other languages do.
I so
That's a tough one.
the way
Mhm.
I always like picture it to myself anyway is like I freaking so I hate really rough sounding languages. I'm sorry Dutch, I'm sorry German. You sound awful to me. It's terrible. And while English is a terrible language in its own right,
Hey,
like
Okay.
there are
hey,
plenty of stuff.
Hey,
What? There's plenty of
no,
stuff in English that does not make
hey,
sense.
this hey was more towards shades.
hey,
American,
ignore my
hey, look,
444. Okay.
American English is definitely the bastardization of multiple languages to suit
Mm.
our needs. So I'm okay with people saying it's a terrible language.
Comment section,
It's like
real quick. Which 4 4s did I just talk about? What do you think they were? Put it in the comments.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, if I tell. Okay, so it's 4 FOR, 4 FOUR,
Oh,
4
gotcha.
FORE, and then yeah.
I get what you're saying. That there are multiple words that are spelled differently, but they're pronounced
They're
the
pronounced the
same.
same,
How do
yeah.
you know which one you're talking about?
It's the
But
same with like I don't know if I've ever told this story. So obviously I'm not
Oh, Kirari
well,
stories are good,
I'm
yo. Comment
native level
section. Pull out some
speaker.
popcorn.
So when I first got my first job here in the UK, I like worked at like I don't know, like a cash register at like a I don't know, home shop, I guess.
Mhm.
For like home decor and everything. And we got a new manager like a month or two into me starting there. And like she was like super like, oh my god, I need to like promote the shop and I need to be awesome for head office. And I'm gonna have the people at the tills, I'm gonna have them give out these like little leaflets so people will leave like good reviews and everything on like I don't know, Google or
Gotcha.
whatever.
Kill trees to run business up. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I was just looking at one of those leaflets, and didn't even read it like fully. I just instantly clock a grammatical mistake,
Oh, is
and I was just
Ferrari
kind of like,
secretly a grammar Nazi?
I can
I'm,
see it.
I'm, then
I'm
I
going.
don't want
Struggle
to
is
say
real.
no. I don't want to say no, but also I don't want to say yes because I make plenty of spelling mistakes. But one thing that pisses me off to no end is the there,
Oh,
or the
there is in the
your.
possessive. There is
Yeah.
the possessive, and there is the location.
Yeah, and your
Mhm.
as well. Like, what do you mean? No, stop.
Well,
And the amount
I've
of
always
times
assumed your and your with the apostrophe. They're both like your is the possessive,
Yeah.
and the your with the
Apostrophe is the
apostrophe
you
is
are.
you are. So
Yeah.
it's a I don't know what the English term is for it, but you go on.
This makes
And
my brain hurt.
Do you feel like you're back in grade school, Shades?
Please never again.
the amount of times like I just see that, I just kind of go, you're like, so obviously like I do email work, and the
Mhm.
amount of times I see people who live in the UK who just like, obviously I don't know whether they're like immigrants or whatever. I can't see them
Yeah.
by their name. But like the amount of times I see English or American customers email, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's because I don't know, they do one of the two, like the there or the your, and it just
Mhm.
mm.
Let me ask this question to you guys, and then we have Kirari
Yeah.
finish her story because we kind of cut her off in the middle
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
I
We
forgot.
did.
Uh, when you guys are typing up emails for work, now I do this myself. If I misspell a word, because I don't look at my screen most of the time when I'm typing, I'm doing other things while I'm typing. And for the most
Mm,
part, everything I type comes out the way it's supposed to, just because of muscle memory and all that stuff. But if
mm.
I see that I've messed up a word, I will hit, instead of going and clicking into that word and fixing it, I will literally hold down the delete button and erase my whole entire
Yeah,
sentence till I get back to the
yeah,
word, fix it, and then retype
yeah,
my rest of my sentence. I do
yeah.
that. I'm curious if you guys do that at
I
all.
do that too.
Do you?
Comment section.
I
Have we
do that
called you
too.
out too? Leave a like and a comment. Maybe a follow even.
Yeah,
I
like
do
we've got
that
mouse
too.
cursors. We can literally click inside the word, and sometimes
Whole
it'll
Yeah.
even
sentence.
autocorrect it for you. But I just don't know why. I don't know why. I just delete until I get to the word, fix it, and then I retype everything.
Yep. I do the exact same thing, and I hate
Oh,
it. I've been
that
trying to
too.
break myself out of that habit, but like, okay, but like if you're typing, then if you'd want to click into the word and you have to move your hand to the
Uh
mouse and
huh.
everything, it's
Right.
effort. And like my
And
my
then
fingers are already by the backspace anyway, by the backspace anyway.
And then once you fix the word, like say you don't delete all the way up to the word, say you click to go fix the word. Now
And you
you've
have
got
to
to click
click
back at
again.
the end of the sentence to get back into that
Exactly.
cursor
It's
position.
just optimal, man.
All right, back to your story, Kari.
Uh,
There was a mess up on the flyer.
yeah, so I didn't even like do it rudely. I want to remind you. So I didn't do it like at the till. I did it like in the break room when like I
Mhm.
just saw that she was there. I was like, "Hey, Sasha, hey, just about like the things by the till. I noticed that there's like a slight spelling error on there.
Oh no.
Just thought I'd like let you know because like we're handing these out to customers."
Mhm.
And she genuinely looked at me like I just told her the worst thing ever. And I was just kind of like, I'm sorry. And ever since then, she's been out for my freaking ass
Oh man.
since.
I just think that's a human instinct. If well, not a human instinct. It's a certain kind of group of people, but if
Mm,
you point out any of their mistakes, they think that you're trying to insult them instead of help
yeah.
them.
Oh my
It's a
god,
certain
yeah.
type of manager person that does that,
Hmm.
I think. You're trying to undermine my
My
leadership. How
authority.
dare you? Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're just sitting there going, no, I just want this shit to flow right and work right because
Yeah.
otherwise it's going to drive me up the wall.
I just want it to look good so customers will actually give us a good review and not leave a review like, hi, you gave me this, and literally has like spelling errors out of the wazoo.
It would be funny if you sat there behind the till like this back in the day, and you just literally took like a red pen and put like a cross through the error and wrote the correct thing underneath it, and you did this for every flyer you handed out, and you just didn't say anything to her.
I'm pretty sure like the first few that I gave out, I actually just like corrected it. And then I
Oh,
was like,
did
this
you?
is effort. This is effort and this looks worse. Never mind.
Mm. Well, no doubt it doesn't. It looks worse, but
Yeah.
it's funny. Here, let me just fix that for you before I give you this. Here you go, customer.
Yeah, because we had to like write our names on it as well, because we had to like try and coax them to like, oh
Oh,
yeah, X person behind the till was so nice to me, oh my god. And I'm just kind of like,
gotcha.
frick
So
off.
basically, you felt that that spelling error reflected poorly on
Yeah.
you because you had to put your name on it.
Yeah.
I got
Like
you.
listen, I had straight A's in English in school. I'm not like freaking
I
just because
had
my
the
manager can't spell doesn't mean I can't.
I had the ability to get straight A's. I purposely got C's because it was the required passing grade because I felt like I could do better things with my time, like work 40 hours a week. So in high
Mm,
school, I worked 40 hours a week because I wanted to be an adult and I wanted a job. And so I said, okay, I'll do the bare minimum at school so I graduate, but I already want to start working. By the way,
mm.
commenter's biggest mistake, if you're that young, you probably shouldn't be watching some of the stuff we say. But
You
if
spelled it
you
in front of your parents.
focus on school. Focus on school. If I
Stay in
have
school,
anything to
kids.
say, make sure that you get those good grades because good grades equal free money to go to wherever you want for school for the most part. At
Mm.
least here in America. I don't know if they have scholarships in the
I
Netherlands.
don't think we do, but like grades do matter if you want to like go into like further education and everything.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
I never got that high education that like scholarships were actually a thing. I don't actually know if they're a thing. I'm actually curious now.
Well, I know degrees and shades. You have a degree, don't you? You went to college.
Sadly,
Um, I know that back in the day here in America, degrees gave you the higher paying jobs. Nowadays,
they don't.
degrees don't do that to the same extent that they used to. They might give you a little bit of a leg up in
They
an
don't.
interview, but they don't affect how much more you get paid anymore. And so you have people out there that go and they just take a test to get a certification instead of going and getting a full degree and they study on their own or whatever. And as long as they pass and get the cert, they get treated the same as if they've got the diploma. And there are even some cases where a person's been with a company for so long and they learn the job that they get put in that position and they don't even have they don't even have the degree.
Bro, I've seen a few of those.
So
More than a few
there's
of
ways
those.
to get it around having a degree altogether.
Mm.
Um, at this point, I think in the states it's more of just a status symbol and a piece of paper. Now, I would want my doctor to have a degree. I wouldn't want to have a doctor that didn't have a degree.
What
So
if
there
he
are
got
some
it?
jobs
What
that
if
is
he got us off
important.
Amazon? Mm.
So there are some jobs
Also,
where it is important. But
I
go ahead.
looked it up. It's mostly aimed at international students,
Okay.
supposedly.
Well, yeah. So that's at least here in the states, I know that is an incentive to pull talent from other countries to
Mm.
come to the U.S. Um, because if you can get them to the U.S., you can try to convince them that the U.S. is a better place for them to have a job, and thus they keep the talent here in the states. Now they still have to go through the whole rigmarole of green card or doing your what is it called, naturalization is what it's called,
Mm.
to live in the states.
Well,
But
you could
some
stay
people are
out.
really just like some people are just really like, yeah, no, it's totally worth it, and that's
Get
how
off
we
my
get some of our
lawn,
talent.
you hippies.
I've been told.
I
Sorry,
mean
I'm
this in the
channeling
nicest way
crazy uncle
possible.
energy right now. My bad.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. I would rather move back to the Netherlands.
Oh, then live in the U.S.
Yeah. I would
It's
rather
funny you
move
say
back
that
to the Netherlands.
Kirari, it's fine. We just gotta get you a gat. We gotta get you some body armor. You'll be right as rain. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got you.
I'm good, thanks.
I for years have been thinking about moving outside of the U.S. for years.
Mm,
So
wouldn't want to live there right now. When I was a kid, sure, I was like, "Oh my god, America's so cool," and now I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
I think all kids that are outside of the US go through that because they're just like, oh man, my friend online, Tommy, his parents just got him a sports car. He's only 16. It would be so awesome if I lived in America because my
Bro.
parents could get me a sports car.
Bro, shut up. We can't. No one's been able to do that since 1999. When you
I
could
know.
you
but
could
that
literally afford that off of the salary a shoe salesman made.
but that was when we were kids. That's why I made the reference.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are clicking together now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also just like obviously
America,
like
man.
in the EU anyway, we have a lot of like American shows and everything.
Mhm.
So You know,
I
you
think
show that to impressionable kids. It's like, oh my god, it's so cool! Wow, I want to
I
go
It
to a
used to be
school like
safer
that.
here in America, and then I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but I don't have a beard in my hand, and um, yeah.
I do think that American entertainment has definitely influenced how the rest of the world sees America.
Oh yeah.
Um, and not necessarily in a good way. And that also flavors how American children see America because they see all these shows of these people that have all these nice things, and they're just like, "Oh man, that should be me. I could do that. If they could do that, I could do that." Which,
No.
yes, inspiration is great, but that's like the top 5% of the population is doing that stuff that are on TV.
Mm,
If it is real, most of the time, it's not even real.
no.
But yeah.
You know what I loved to watch as a kid? That was like probably the most American show I can think of.
Mhm.
That was Extreme Home Makeover.
Yeah, I remember watching a Stream Home Makeover.
That like
Bro.
genuinely, if I have to pinpoint one show that I loved as a kid, that's just all insanely ultra over the top American. It's
Yeah.
that show because those freaking houses, holy crap.
Oh yeah. Now, here's the fun fact that they don't tell you on that show is that the homeowners are responsible for paying the updated taxes and property value on that.
Oh my
So
god.
even
Yes.
if and a lot of those families didn't have money to do any renovations. So how do you
Yeah.
think they afford those houses after they've been renovated by the show? They don't. Most of
Nope.
those houses get sold if that family doesn't have a good job to pay for the house.
Bro, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
HGTV lies. Anyways, go ahead.
before I forget,
Mhm.
because like I don't think I actually responded to you guys, and you're like, Shades, what other cosplay character would you want to be? I want to be Lem from Jormungand, the anime.
Adam.
I've never seen that.
It's great, but I don't want to talk about child soldiers on YouTube. So
Yeah, probably
Oh
not a
wait,
great idea.
Jormungand, is that the one with the kid in like the body armor and he's going after the supernatural things?
no, not
Like the first?
even.
No. Oh,
No,
okay. What am I
it's
thinking?
literally about a 22-year-old arms dealer and her cadre of bodyguards as they go around creating havoc and selling weapons and armor in the third world.
That's seems familiar. I might have watched it. I might have.
Think Gurren Lagann, not Gurren Lagann. Think Black Lagoon
Yeah,
without
don't
a
think
boat.
Gurren Lagann.
Think Black Lagoon without
Okay.
a boat.
I do like Black Lagoon.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, I actually have a Gurren Lagann tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah, Yoko.
Yoko from Continuing Adobe Gurren Lagann. Row, row, fight the power. Remember that, chat.
Row, fight
Right.
power.
So anyway, what is this Crimson Desert crap? And why is everyone
What?
losing their shit over it?
What happened to Crimson Desert? What's
I
going
have
on?
seen two things. One is you can pick up cats and
Right, I've seen that.
and chicks.
Okay.
And the other
Wait.
thing I've seen.
You can pick up chicks? Chids,
Yeah,
why
like-
aren't we playing this game? We're
Hold
single.
Hold on. What kind of chicks?
Chickens.
Oh, okay.
Babby chickens.
Damn.
Okay, I'm also a fat ass, so I guess I'll pick up chicks too.
And the other thing I've seen is that they've used AI in like paintings.
Oh yeah, they're being
Yeah.
told that they used AI. Everyone's getting on them about it. Yep, I thought I saw something about that.
Those are the two things that I've seen. I don't know if there's more.
So right now, I've also seen something that people are saying the control schemes are wildly overcomplicated.
It's funny you mentioned that because I literally just saw an article where the head developer was just like, so everybody, it's like riding a bicycle. We understand the controls are clunky and hard to learn at first, but once you learn them, you're going to be really good at the
You'll
game.
never forget. Wow.
Yeah.
Like Dwarf Fortress. I can still read that shit 15 years later.
Can you imagine that? They don't want to go in and fix their control scheme. They just want you to deal with it and say, you'll eventually get good at it.
Bro.
If you love the game enough and play it enough, you'll get good at it. But to be fair, on their side of the argument, we had to deal with the Nintendo 64 controller. And that was a learning curve.
Bro.
You had 3 sticks. The 2 edge ones, and then the one in the middle, and you had to switch your hand between them depending what you wanted to do in certain games.
Listen, I also remember having to do the claw with older Monster Hunter games.
The claw.
For getting into
Please
different
don't.
items until they introduced the wheel in World.
Don't make me remember this.
I say I remember as if I didn't start with World and then went back to GU and then went back to World again. It's fine. Don't worry
Please
about it.
Which
No.
Monster Hunter game do I have? I own a Monster Hunter game.
You've got
and I barely
Wilds.
played it. I've got Wilds.
I still need to go back to Stories 3, but I've been too
I don't have
occupied with
Wilds.
Phocopia.
I've got Monster Hunter Rise.
Rise is
Oh,
good. I
yeah.
liked Rise.
Rise was
I have 4.5 hours in Monster Hunter Rise.
Oof.
That's it.
Oof. I mean, they're not really your games, can you say?
They're not, but ooh, I forgot I had the Monster Prom series. I don't think I've ever sat down and played.
Oh my
those.
god, I love the Monster Prom games. They're
Kirari,
so good.
We should do a Monster Proms games.
Yes.
Stream.
Yes. We should.
That'd be
I
funny.
love those games.
It will.
Absolutely love those games. They're so funny.
They're supposed to be coming out with a 4th one, aren't they?
I think they're working on one, yeah.
Okay. Because there's Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp, and then Monster Prom 3, Monster Road Trip. And I'm assuming these are definitely 18 plus games.
Sound like it.
Yeah. They're like they're not spicy, obviously.
No, but they touch on adult
they
themes.
have adult themes, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like glanced over onto Twitter and I see a post that goes with someone going, "I like female private parts shaved, ladies." And someone responding to that with, "Well, you better go shave, Daniel."
Oh goodness. Damn it, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
And then under that is a Leon cosplayer. I'm like, anyway, I am not distracted at all. Don't know what you're talking about.
That's not.
I am never distracted.
Part of me wants to
It's
play this
fine.
Crimson Desert game. I'm not gonna lie. The other part of me is just like, I will literally drop so much money on other stuff for camping and stuff for this summer, winter, fall season that I'm just like, I don't want more games.
So expensive.
I can't spend any more money until after my brother's wedding. I gotta just reserve all the money I have for the wedding.
I can't spend any more money until after my trip. I have allowed myself a small budget to buy some clothes. And that's it.
New M9 this week.
I still plan on going to the casino, which is before my brother's wedding, but I'm only bringing in like $100. And if I double it, that just means I can have more money for my brother's wedding. But I need to go get a new suit. So
suits do be expensive. I have trauma when it comes to suits from college.
You wore business suits in college, Kirari?
No, like I did made to measure fashion in college, and we had to make like a fitted suit jacket, and that was the worst experience of my life. I hated every second of it, and now every time I see a suit jacket, I want to vomit.
Okay. like a lady's suit?
Yeah, it was a lady's suit. I mean, I could make a men's one too, but like, I would rather die. Awful. I hate making them. I understand why they're expensive because making them is actually the worst. And I know how to put zippers in, and that's awful.
Oh, I can't imagine. I'm thankful every day for the fact that other people have to deal with zippers and I don't.
I believe it. Because
That was the worst part of making cosplays. Putting the zippers in. I could make a cosplay look super nice, and then I had to put a zipper in, and everything was ruined. Hate it.
Just like, Ma, Pa, they burned down the barn. We're ruined.
Ruined, you say?
Oh,
Hated it.
did you hear that Sony is probably not going to offer any more games on PC going forward?
And why is that, Shades?
Because the speculation is now that because all of their PC releases do so poorly, because they literally wait a year and a half to 2 years after the initial release to put the freaking games on Steam, like a bunch of idiots. Yeah, they're apparently pulling PlayStation Network down from their branding.
They're
not
taking the
down, not
PlayStation-
down. Hold
okay.
on, calm down.
Okay.
It's okay.
Hold your
I was gonna pay
horses
for that.
Hold your horses. So they're just gonna do PlayStation, and I think they're about ready to open up a PlayStation storefront, which is great because then Letitia James from the New York Attorney General Office will sue them for having a storefront that promotes violent video games and loot boxes, right, Letitia? Right?
So are we talking like a physical storefront, like a GameStop, but for Sony only?
No, we're talking like a Steam storefront.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Honestly, I don't think they're gonna beat Steam.
no, nothing can beat Steam.
So I'm gonna be
when it comes
honest.
to-
If Sony would have
storefronts.
done that, like 10 years ago,
They could have been a competitor. They could have been a competitor.
yeah. But
I will say that like PC gaming is not really that popular in Japan as well, which is probably like resulted in said like quote unquote delay in doing that. It's like
Isn't it
everyone plays
Mobile
like
gaming.
it's mobile gaming, it's Nintendo Switch, and it's PlayStation. Like
Yeah.
it's very rare. Like it is becoming more popular from what I like understand in recent years, but it's not as prevalent over there as it is here in the West.
Yeah.
until they bought up all the RAM.
You think Japan's buying up all the RAM? Is that why our RAM prices
just
are so
until
high?
they bought up all the RAM. That wasn't a specific. That's just because
okay.
they bought up all the
Mm.
RAM.
I have given up on upgrading my computer anytime soon.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't want to pay
I
the
wouldn't even know
prices.
how to, so if
I
my
can walk you
computer
through
dies,
that
I'm
later.
screwed.
I think I could get away with a new CPU and GPU and replace it myself. But I have to figure out if my motherboard's compatible or not, and I don't want to do I don't want to do all the work that I used to do. I used to build PCs from scratch.
It's such a
Um,
pain in the ass.
It's not that it's a pain in the ass. It's if you have the parts, it's easy. It's just the fluctuation on parts prices.
Yeah,
Currently, and if I've had a desktop for 10 years, I would rather just go out and buy a whole new platform because then
Mm.
everything is brand new. So if something goes wrong, you troubleshoot it better because it's still supported.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I want to get better at like PC stuff so I can like actually maintain mine and everything properly. Cause like
Clean it-
I
clean
need
it
to
once
like
a month.
clean mine. Yeah, like
Mhm.
I have cleaned mine probably like when was I off? A few weeks ago. I cleaned my PC out, but like I'm too scared to like touch anything.
so
We need
For I
fix
don't want to
that.
break
The
anything.
only thing that you ever have to be worried about when working on the inside of a PC is static
Gosh.
discharge, but that only applies if
I
you're
have one of
going
those
around
bracelet
barefoot or
thingies.
in your socks. Yeah, if you have a bracelet thing, you're good. You got to ground yourself.
Yeah.
I don't ground myself, but I work
Hey.
in environments where I don't have to ground myself.
There's one more
I
thing. There's one more important thing. If
What's
you're
that?
dusting off the fans with like a can of compressed air or any kind of airflow device, hold the fans still.
Yes,
Because that
hold
is
the
a
fan still.
miniature dynamo kind of situation. It will create a backflow of power through your board. And if you're not careful, you can short out your motherboard and all of your components.
Okay, well, I have been doing that, so that's good.
Yeah. I
don't know,
tend
like-
to use water to wipe down the inside of mine, and you're gonna be like, Sage, you're crazy.
No.
It's how you do it. Did you
Yeah.
know that you can actually put your boards through a dishwasher? They are dishwasher safe. You don't want to, but you can.
Yeah, you can.
Don't do that. Commenters, do not do anything that I say. This is only true if you know what you're doing.
So that'll do it for this episode
Yeah,
of the VBoomer Cast before Sage digs us in a farther hole.
Yeah. before I
let me just
destroy
add.
everyone's
Let me just
computers.
add this real quick. Let me just, the VBoomer Cast is not liable for any damages
Yes.
done to your PC.
Not liable.
We are not experts. Please do not consult us. or
Anything we
take us as
say is
authority.
done with speculation. And
Oh my god.
yes.
So yeah, gamers. I think that'll do it for this episode. Comment section. Do you have anything you want us to talk about? Leave it in the comments. Tell a friend about us. Watch our stuff on a mobile device that is connected and or on a PC device that has no. For my sake, because I'm the metrics guy, watch it without an ad blocker. But like, also, you're a grown adult. I can't stop you. But YouTube doesn't give us metrics if you do that with an ad blocker on. I don't think so. Hee hee. Kirari, where can I find you?
Find me predominantly on Twitter under Kirari lowercase mochi VT and technically Twitch under Kirari Mochizuki.
Sage, how about you?
You can find me on SGT_SAGE Sergeant Sage on Twitch.com. On Monday, I actually plan on doing a Zelda stream, so we're gonna be
Hey,
playing some
let's
Zelda
go.
on Monday.
Zelda.
So that should be fun. Yeah.
And you can find me Shades_FOR_SHA3ES on everything. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.
Just watch your safe.